Bishop and Selena Renales with Inferno Martial Arts, and we're going to be showing the butterfly sweep today. This is one of my favorite sweeps. So we're going to do this from the guard. Okay? We start off, I don't want my hips to die, so I extend my hips to give myself some leverage so that when I drop my hips back into the hole and I bump up on his wrists, he's got some forward momentum, and I use my legs to bring him forward, and I wrap up both arms with my hook right here. I'm going to push his elbow towards the center of my body, and as I do that, I use my heel to push on his hips so I can kind of rotate my hips to the outside. I'm going to reach this around and grab my middle finger in the back of his armpit. I walk my guard up, hooking his knee, pulling myself, my chest towards his knee, and I walk my guard higher. I'm trying to get over top of his shoulder with my thigh. I pull everything down, walk it. I use my forearm here to leverage his ear away from my body, throwing the leg over top and hooking both arms. I use this now. I pull his knee towards the middle of my chest and push my heels towards the mat. I maintain my grip. I can leverage the first arm bar or the second arm bar.
From this angle, you can see how I use my guard to initiate the momentum forward, dropping my heel to the hip. I walk my guard up high, using the hand in the armpit to keep the posture down. I get the leg over the shoulder, and as I turn this into the sweep, I rotate my hip into the empty space and pinch my heels towards the ground. The far side armbar is completed by rotating towards the head. Pay attention from this angle. When I pull the arm across the center of my body, I make sure it goes all the way to the opposite hip, and I reach my middle finger into the armpit. My priority here is keeping his posture broken, using my forearm to push his face into the right spot. I'm going to pull his knee on top of my chest as I finish this sweep. In finding that far side armbar, I'm trying to get the bend of my elbow into the bottom of his tricep.
Okay, one of the other ways I can break this down, once I pull this arm across and I can't get the space right here, I'll actually try and lift my hips way up off the ground. I turn on my side as dramatically as possible, and I'm just tucking my arm to the side of my body like this, right? So it's stuck out here like this, whatever, and I can't get the space. I can't find it down here. I take this foot and I drop it to the top of his butt and his thigh, and I lift myself up. My heel is even digging in to pull so I can lift myself up. And now I reach into that space. Walk my guard over top of the shoulder, capture the arms, go for the arm bar. A lot of times this arm is going to come out, right? So I got to make sure I maintain this leg control so he can't roll and escape away. Do a running man escape, hitchhiker escape. I pinch my knees towards my butt. I keep everything tight to my chest, extend my hips towards the sky. Again, Selena Renales here and Joshua Bishop with Inferno Martial Arts. Thank you for watching. Look for the next video.
Yeah, haters can't stand me. Shoulda won a Grammy. I done came down, got more publishing than Bambi. Haters can't stand me. Haters can't stand me.